my name is Kasie Smith and I'm a princess with SeneGence. I just wanted to give you guys my opinion on the top 5 things to do as soon as you start your business in order to guarantee success. Again, these are just my opinions. There are multiple ways to go about this, and there are many people who do them in different ways and are super successful. But I just wanted to share kind of my opinion to help my girls and maybe your downlines out as well. So my first suggestion would be to try the product. I say that, but then again, I actually signed up before I ever tried the product. So what I mean by that is to make sure that you at least have product on hand in order to show to people. For me, I am able to loan my new girls the product if they have never tried it before. If they're not a returning customer of mine, I give them a collection to borrow from me, and then they place that collection order back in their first order and they put it back on my shelves. If you're in a position to do that with your downline, then you can do that. If not, then have them purchase a collection from you so that they are able to have product on hand in order to show. When you see it, you believe it. Again, it is not necessary. I definitely signed up before I ever tried the product, so I'm not saying people won't. But I will tell you that once I got my product in, I made a video and posted it to my page showing people how to use it and just saying this is my first time, it doesn't come off, comment below if you want to order. And in 24 hours, I had 13 collections sold. So I will tell you that seeing is definitely believing. Number 2, my opinion, is to go ahead and get yourself PayPal or Square Business, okay? So it is important to be able to have a way to take credit card payments. These days, that is the quickest way to take a payment and easiest, in my opinion. If you have Square or PayPal, you're able to send an invoice directly to your customer. So you're able to actually itemize that invoice, type out how much each item costs so that they know, even if they're getting a collection. You can type raspberry lip color, $25, glossy gloss, $20, oops remover, $10. You can actually add taxes at the bottom and shipping and handling if you want, and there's a discount option. So if you're offering a discount incentive that month, you can go ahead and do that. Please note that there is a 15% discount maximum created by the company in order to protect you as well as the other distributors. Anyways, if you sign up, you get a 20% discount right off the bat. So if you were giving more than that, who would want to join your team, right? Okay, so if you can get a Square or business account, you will be able to take those payments. My next option, whenever you're ready, would be to get a SeneGence website. I actually waited a few months before I realized that a SeneGence website was going to come in quick handy for me. So I was able to go ahead and invest in the SeneGence website, and I have definitely made my money back just in random orders that the company has sent me through that site. So I do highly suggest a SeneGence website whenever you're ready to make that investment into your business. Number 3, I would say your group page is what's important. It is important, especially if you don't have a SeneGence website, to have somewhere where you can send your customers in order for them to view the products in a way that is easy and they're able to find the colors, find the options, all that good stuff. You want to have your page set up before you start adding people to your group. If you add people and then you add things, people are going to get 1,000,001 notifications and they're going to start to get frustrated and most likely leave your page. If you go ahead and have everything set up and organized, they're going to come in, they're going to see albums of colors, they're going to see a welcome demo video, and they're going to know exactly what's going on and be able to view your group and get interested in the product. You want to have somewhere to direct them to as well. So you want to be able to be like, you can just go to my group page, go to the albums, and find the individual colors. So it's going to save you a lot of time and effort if you go ahead and set up your group page before you start adding people. I do have a little bit of a suggestion on adding people to your group page. Again, this is just my suggestion. I personally don't add anyone unless I personally invite them and they say yes, or they ask me to join my group. I think that it's kind of like dragging someone to a party whenever they weren't invited, okay? So if you go ahead and just add 80,000 people, you don't know if you're gonna offend them by adding them. They may be a unique distributor and take that extremely offensive. However, if you post a video on your page saying this is what I'm doing now, if you'd like to join my group, let me know, comment below, then you can go ahead and add them, and that unique girl may very well join your group and become a lip sync girl. It happens a lot. I just like to be a little more personal in who I add to my page, and I find that in doing so, I'm building relationships with people who appreciate the respect that I've taken for them and whether or not they'd like to be a part of what I'm doing. Okay, lastly, Okay, number 4 is get 5 orders, okay? Why this is so important is because when you sell 5 collections, this makes it so easy. If you just break it down, you need to sell 5 collections and 1 additional color, okay? If you sell 5 collections at $55 a piece and 1 additional color, which we all know everybody wants more than 1 lip sense color, then you're gonna have $300 to play with, okay? So 55, 55, 55, 55, 55 plus 25 is 300, right? So you're gonna have $300 to play with of your customers' money. You have already signed up for your $55. That is all that I think needs to be your out-of-pocket costs if you are unable to go ahead and make an investment in inventory. I highly suggest inventory if you're able to. However, I do not suggest going into debt to make money. I think if you're in this business to make money, you need to do it the correct way and the smart way. And so for me, I personally suggest selling your way to inventory if it's not something that you're comfortable in being able to invest in. Okay, so what I suggest is selling 5 collections and 1 additional color. You'll have $300 to play with or more, right? Don't stop at 5, but that's your minimum goal. So once you sell 5, you'll have the $300. You go to the website to place your order, and you're gonna put those 5 collections in your cart. Your total is gonna be a little less than $300 because you're only gonna be at around the 20%, 30% mark, which is still great. However, you wanna hit 50%. So if you go ahead and add a little more to your cart until it hits $600, which means you can add 5 additional collections, then you're gonna drop to $300 out of pocket. Guess what? You already have $300 from your customers to place that order with, right? So if you go ahead and add 5 more collections to your cart, so your customers' 5 collections and your 5 collections for your shelf, you're gonna get 10 collections and it's gonna cost you $300 out of pocket. I do want to mention that make sure you are charging your customers taxes. You are going to pay taxes on the retail amount whenever you go to purchase from the company, and so you want to recoup your costs for those from your customers. Do note that this is a good thing. In order for you not to have to pay taxes into the government, the company is going to go ahead and take care of those taxes up front from you. It saves you all messy paperwork. However, if you have a tax ID because you are a business, you can submit your tax ID information to the company and you can bypass those taxes, but you will have to remit those taxes to the government later down the line. When you get that order placed, that is going to be a 300 PV order. What this means is not only are you qualifying for the 50% discount, but you actually are coming in as a qualified distributor. This helps you and it also helps your upline. This means that you're placing an order that allows your upline to make ranks, which means that they get more money. This is important because if you make this a habit for yourself, your downlines will make this a habit for you as well. You want your team to do what you're doing and you want to lead by example. So you never want to place less than a 300 PV order at least once a month so that you're getting the full maximum discount as well as helping your upline and yourself reach your ranks, right? Because you want to be reaching ranks, and if you're not placing those and your girls underneath you are, you're not going to be earning the commission that you could be earning, and you're leaving money on the table, and nobody wants to do that. Okay, lastly, I just want to mention one more thing about 300 PV. In your first 90 days, the company makes it really easy for you to hit the 50% mark, okay? They go ahead and cut their normal 50% mark from 750 PV to 300 PV, okay? And let's say, what is PV? PV is product value, okay? PV is your wholesale cost. That is what you are paying the company for the product. Your customers are paying you the retail value, okay? So whenever you place your 300 PV and the first 90 days, you're gonna get 50%. So anytime during that time, 300 or more, you're gonna get 50%. Once you hit 750 for the month, you're gonna get 50% regardless of your order. Now that might sound a little confusing, so let me explain. If you are starting January 1st and you place a 300 PV order, you're gonna get 50% in that order. If you place another 300 PV order 2 weeks later, you're gonna get 50% for that order. If you happen to place another I think it's 150 PV, you're going to have 750 PV for the month, right? So the next time you go in, you could order one lip color, which is going to cost you $12.50 because now you are locked in for 50% for the entire month. So what I like to do is make a habit of ordering 750 at the very beginning of the month. However, 750 sounds like a big number to some of you. So remember, you can play with the 300 PV in your first 90 days. But it is great to go ahead and learn to do 750 PV because there is something that the company does to reward you for that. You will be a significant SeneSeller. What does it mean to be a significant SeneSeller? So that means that you are placing at least 750 PV orders every month until in the seminar year, until seminar hits. Lucky for you ladies, right now, it is actually December and our seminar is in March. And so there's only a few more months and you could qualify. You actually have a grace period of your first month in the company. So even if you come in December and don't place your 750 PV, you get to do January, February, and March. Hit all 3 months at 750 PV and you're a significant SeneSeller. Now let me tell you the amazing thing about significant SeneSeller. If you are a significant SeneSeller, you are going to earn free shipping, free upgraded shipping, same day shipping. That is absolutely nuts. If you go on the website right now and try to place an order and do same day shipping, it's going to cost you $45. So they're saving you $45 same day shipping, which means you are going to get priority to anything that is in stock. If it's something that you need, priority shipping, you're getting it that day over someone who's going to wait 7 days for shipping. So that's amazing in itself. On top of that, if you're a significant SeneSeller, anytime the company comes out with a new product, they're going to send it to you for free. So that means if they come out with 3 limited edition colors, guess what you're getting in the mail for free? That's right, 3 limited edition colors before anyone else. How exciting is that? And also, if you're rank and recognition based, they're going to put a picture of you on the wall at corporate, and they're also going to mention you in company promotions that go out, like their email services and all that good stuff. So who does not want to be a significant SeneSeller? So I'm on track to be a significant SeneSeller, and you should too. There's lots more that I could talk about, so if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. 469-766-4438 is my number. Texting me is the best way to get a hold of me. I do have an email that you can send to REVELINGLOSS, which is revelingloss @gmail.com. All right, ladies, y'all have a great night.